Episode 64, JOJ podcast. Excited it's been 2 weeks since we've sat down together.
Yeah.
So a lot has happened in the news.
Stacked up on the pods. Trying to release one a week.
Yeah, we didn't want to overflood the internet. Do our part. Now I can't even see it from the angle. Let's get that back. We got Cal over there. Cal, say what's up to the listeners.
What up?
Well,
we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
today.
I guess I wanted to start off with a question.
This is the icebreaker you're talking about?
Yeah, so I was at the gym the other day, and I went to get my water filled up, and I was behind this guy, and he reeked of, like, McDonald's French fries. And I was thinking, well, Cal actually brought this up, but is it worse if he ate a bunch of McDonald's French fries or he works at McDonald's?
Or he works at McDonald's?
Yeah, what do you think's worse? I could not think of it. I was like...
Or maybe he may have just had McDonald's. I mean, some people have we were talking about that, some natural body odor that smells like fast food occasionally.
Honestly,
I mean, that stuff sweats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sticks with you.
I'll say I went on a run the other day, and I had a stank to me. I was sweating out something.
God, somebody wants to start the podcast.
Talking about smelling bad.
And everyone's left the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever? You said you're behind him in the water line. Okay.
Yeah.
God, were you right
How
behind
close
him?
were you?
No, like he left, and I went into the area, and I was like, "Someone's eating McDonald's in here."
See, I've had similar encounters with people that smell like McDonald's onions. You know how they have that? Just onions in general. But
Yeah.
We'll say bad BO. They need to ditch the Axe body spray.
Honestly, so what do you think? Is it worse if he works there or he ate a bunch of it? Is that why he smells like it?
I mean, I would probably say it's worse eating there than it is working there. Working there, trying to get a check, I get it. But I don't know. I don't eat McDonald's. I have not had McDonald's in a long time.
I'd probably say it's worse if he is working there.
I mean, out of all the fast food places that give you the smell, Chipotle's on the top of the leaderboard. For
You
me.
had some the other day, and it went right to the nostrils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like if you get that guac and you're getting just like it's kind of hot and it leaves just like
Open it up in your car. It's game over.
You're done. But yeah, McDonald's. What are you searching on? McDonald's hourly pay?
$15.39 an hour.
Yeah, $15 an hour.
It's not bad. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it's better than I thought.
That's double the federal
wage.
minimum wage.
Yeah.
Texas hourly McDonald's $13 an hour. I mean,
Yes.
that's not awful for an entry level.
Yeah, most of the time it's those high school kids working
high
there.
school kids, summer job, something like that.
So this guy was not a high schooler. He was probably in his 30s. Big dude, honestly. Pretty strong.
Maybe you should ask him.
Yeah.
Just so worried about it.
Maybe I should.
Getting a quarter pounder.
Like, is this your secret? Why you're so strong?
Yeah. So the Caitlin Clark thing, I feel like that's
First topic.
quick topic to get into.
Yeah, let's go over it because WNBA All-Star game happened.
Yes.
And this was a surprise to a lot of us. And really, all the athletes came out and they were wearing the shirt, "Pay us what you owe us."
Yeah. Pay us what you owe us.
Immediately is very controversial.
Also, the choice of words, owe us.
Yeah, what'd you think when you saw this on X?
Well, I mean, I wasn't surprised. Yeah, it's flooded on my X algorithm. I wasn't surprised. I mean, if you've been paying attention to WNBA sports over the last 2 years or, probably since the Caitlin Clark effect, you've probably been aware of some of the social messaging of some of these women. And
Yeah.
it's just kind of like, Caitlin Clark she's the breadwinner of the league right now. I mean, she brought a lot of notoriety, revenue, attendance, everything. And so then you have the T-shirts and then Kelsey Plum in the interview talking about how, Caitlin Clark was not a part of this decision. And, yo, she is the reason that you guys are even having this conversation in the first place.
Yeah,
Like,
I read about that today actually, and it was basically, she was saying, there's Caitlin Clark money, and then there's the rest of us, and so we're facing this issue. Caitlin Clark doesn't have to worry about money.
does Angel Reese have to worry about money? Kelsey
Yeah.
Plum?
I mean, that's her argument. I'm not saying I believe it,
Yeah.
but honestly, I like that she said that.
People's Magazine.
Because you know what's entertaining? Beef. And if Kelsey Plum's going to have beef with Caitlin Clark, I will watch that if they play in the playoffs and the beef continues.
No, I mean,
I think it's a good thing for the
But that
WNBA.
has, it's good beef and good
It's entertaining.
entertainment and some drama to the league, but like, I don't know. It's just everyone knows that the WNBA is rising. Like, the momentum is climbing.
Yeah.
And so, like, just let it continue to go up versus, okay, we finally have some viewership. We finally have people watching us now. We're kind of alienating ourselves because we're telling some of the people that are watching, like, that are strictly tuning in for Caitlin Clark, like, don't do it. Like, don't even watch if she's the only reason you're watching. We built this league too. And then there's, the videos are going around when they're showing up to their hotels and fans are, it's one with Kelsey Plum actually. And she's like, why are you outside of our hotel? She's like, that's weird that you're asking for an autograph.
She said that to a fan?
Yeah. I mean, we can definitely find this. I think they're coming into a game or something. Yeah. Let's see if we can find this.
Weird interaction with fan.
Yeah. Literally this right here. Yeah, so let me see if we can turn this up. Go back really quick. See if we can turn this up. She's saying it's like low-key weird.
Yeah, I wonder what.
She's like, I'm not going to sign any. Fine, I'll sign one. So, like, props to her for signing it,
She didn't have
But
to do that. But
to just, like, I don't know. I think it's strange. Let the league continue to climb. It's already climbing. And instead of asking for all this money before you've sustained any relevant success, like,
that's what it comes down to, is when you actually look at the WNBA, they are an investment from the NBA. So the NBA owners own, I think, 60% of the WNBA.
yeah,
And it's an investment in women's basketball, which the investment, it's losing money. It's lost, like, I think I saw a number, 50 million. I tried to look for their financial statements, but they're not public from what I found. But they lost 50 million, and then they're projected to lose 40. So it's trending upward as an investment.
yeah. And I think they've got a huge TV contract coming up, over $2 billion starting next year. But so Caitlin Clark came in the league 2024. They saw a 48% year-over-year growth in attendance per game, so just under 10,000.
Yeah.
The TV viewership increased 170%, some more than like the NBA games average viewership, which is pretty wild.
That's actually crazy.
The Fever games averaged 1.2 million viewers, less than 400,000 for any other non-Caitlin Clark games.
Yeah, clearly
so it's
she's
like
the leader.
200% higher. And then whenever she's playing, attendance is 105% higher, 16,000 compared to under 8,000 when she's not in the game.
And then this is the part where it's like, pay us what you owe us. And it's the beautiful part about just math.
Yeah. Math and life.
You actually owe the NBA money because you lose $50 million a year.
Yeah. So then let's flip to the other side, the entertainment side. Like, clearly, if you compare them to the WNBA, it's like their sister league, right? Like, the skill is not as good.
Yeah.
The play is not as good. Like, how do you fix that? Like, how do you make the WNBA more entertaining? Because you can claim it's racist or it's sexist that people don't want to watch the WNBA when it strictly just comes down to entertainment, right? So, like, how would you make the league more entertaining? What would convince you to go to a Dallas Wings game or consistently tune in to watch the WNBA?
First of all, it's like the play on the court. there's going to be a segment of people, like if you had a daughter who played basketball and you wanted to show her, okay, these are professionals and this is how you can play the game, and it's kind of an inspiration. So there's that segment of people. There's like the family and friends segment. There's just like, oh, let's go watch basketball and see competition. So there's like the female segment of athletes that would like to see that. But I think like where Caitlin Clark transcends that to where she's actually like crazy entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
So I would go watch her play, and that's probably the only team I would watch play. I went to a Dallas Wings game maybe 5 or 10 years ago, and it was reminded me of just like college basketball vibes. It was actually in the UTA arena. So, but if you want to make it more entertaining, you need more Caitlin Clarks, and you need more beef. So I think they're doing the right.
Cal's highlighting lower the rims.
So
What
they
do you
could
think?
dunk.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot on like Twitter and stuff. I've also seen arguments about people that are on the WNBA side saying like it's a more pure form of basketball, WNBA,
Yeah,
as
I've heard
compared
that.
to NBA, because it's less, highlights, huge plays like poster dunks, crossovers. There's not as much physicality, but those people can say that, and at the end of the day, like, I don't want to watch. Like, if you have the choice, which we all do, I think the majority of people would want to watch the NBA rather than WNBA due to its highlights and the stuff that you can see watching an NBA game. So.
Yeah. The guy, because I think the other side, and I know we've talked with Cody about this before, it's like you tend to be invested in things that you feel like you aren't capable of yourself, like when it comes to sports. And so, you're watching the WNBA, and if you ever played pickup basketball, I've hit a jumper, I've hit a three, I've hit a layup, I've made a unique pass. Like when you're watching the WNBA, like that's what you're getting. 99% of people don't dunk. They can't do alley-oops
Yeah.
So it's like when you're watching NBA, you're like, holy shit, like it's insane. And then, when you're watching WNBA, it's like when someone does dunk, I think Brittany Griner's maybe dunked like twice. Everyone erupts because like this never happens in this sport. So, yeah, I don't think lowering the rims would really work. They already use a smaller ball.
Yeah, they would start their jumpers would be off, right, if they lowered the rims.
Brittany Griner has 27 dunks. How tall is she? Like 6'8"?
Can we get a Brittany Griner poster dunk?
Yeah.
She goes, "Take that, white girl."
Yeah.
But what do you think they could do to make it more entertaining and get the money that they think they deserve?
Dwight Howard?
Oh my gosh.
No, I think I completely agree with you. We need more Caitlin Clarks. And I think, the natural evolution of every sport is that, like, as time goes on, the training gets better, the skills get better.
Mm-hmm.
See that from, like, Major League Baseball. Now everyone's throwing 100 when 15 years ago, if you were throwing 100, you were kind of rare.
Yeah, so it's going to get more competitive. It's going to get athletes are going to improve. And you think about inspiration, like Caitlin Clark has got to be a huge inspiration to all these young girls out there.
Oh, for sure.
And then they start pulling up from deep.
Yeah.
Like the Steph Curry effect.
I think
She's
that's what's
the
going
female
to,
Steph.
what it's going to be. She's going to get her own shoe. I think I saw Angel Reese is getting her shoe. They're pretty marketable players. Especially with social media right now.
Because the average salary, isn't it like $70K?
Is she signed with Reebok? Yeah. Is Caitlin Clark signed with Nike?
Yeah, I think she's signed with Nike.
How much is she going to make from that deal?
Caitlin Clark?
Yeah. That would be something interesting to find out. Because, she is the cash cow right now. Like, if there's anyone. And imagine being her. She's got all this leverage of, like, what she can do and who she can be with. 8-year, $28 million.
Dang.
Yeah. So not only are they getting the salary, and I think for, like, rookies, first few-year players, it's like maybe $70,000 to $100,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, their endorsements, all that, like, it pays for itself. Like,
Yeah.
So let's not pretend like these people are living paycheck to paycheck here. Yeah, I'm going to get that shoe. It'll be a good shoe to sprain my ankle in.
They look exactly like Kobe's, no? Are they Kobe's? They're just Caitlin Clark player exclusive?
Yeah, I think these are just collabs.
Yeah.
Those are sick.
Yeah, those are clean.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with this. Did Caitlin Clark ever respond to Kelsey Plum saying that?
I haven't
rose
seen
above.
anything. Yeah, I mean, she's taken the high road in about everything, which is amazing considering the pressure and
Honestly.
the way that she's treated. So,
Agreed.
yeah, I need to get an Indiana Fever jersey.
Okay, so what other topics do we got to talk about here?
Oh, she did respond?
Trolls her?
It's looking like she didn't respond to what Kelsey Plum had to say.
Clark responded to the following comments. Click that.
This one?
Or the top one or something.
Right here.
Yeah.
Clark responded.
It's probably just a thank you for the Nike ad. Is that real?
Looks like it.
Oh, because I guess Kelsey Plum is a Under Armour athlete.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I don't think she responded.
That's not a troll necessarily.
Okay, so that was a decent story. Caught some headlines. What else was on the topic list that we had?
Well, there's that T app.
Oh God.
Have you heard about that?
The what?
This app called T.
Just T?
Yeah,
like the letter T? T-E-A?
Like, T as in gossip, drama.
Oh.
Yeah, so this app came out called T I think it was just a few days
women
ago.
only app?
Yeah, I was doing some research on it. I think it showed it was created in 2024.
So T is an app that allows women to post pictures of men they're dating for feedback. It's starting to go viral with over 1 million women signing up within the past week. T allows its users to post photos of men and ask others for tea. In other words, dirt or gossip.
Honestly, whoever invented it, good on them. That's they probably
Okay,
made
it says
some
it's
money.
powered by AI-driven safety technology.
Okay, hold on now.
Yeah.
You can upload pictures of people?
So apparently I was looking into this via X, and apparently you can't screenshot like on the app. Like it'll turn your phone black or something, or turn it off. But you can still obviously, if you're on it and someone else has a phone, you can easily take a picture.
Good point. But you upload an image of a guy.
Yeah, so the way that it starts, apparently there's a verification process, and so you have to be a woman to use it. I'm not really sure how they, facial recognition.
You have to upload
But
a
I think I
driver's
saw
license.
pictures of like guys wearing wigs, and they got in through the app, and I think you can invite people if you get access. And so yeah, they upload pictures of guys that they maybe have gone on a date with, or someone that they've interacted with. Romantically, I think is kind of the intention.
Do you think this is? You think this is a bad thing?
Yes, I think it's a bad thing. They disguise this as hey, we're trying to keep women safe, and yeah, women can share dating experiences, ask for advice, but it's not that. This is like public doxing of people that you may just not like, or maybe they didn't like you. Now, sure, there could be examples where, hey, this guy is like an abuser, and
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be public already via the legal system if that person got?
Or if there's just like a really, and this is where it's kind of hard because
It's the he said, or she said, he said.
Yeah, because the reputation can be hurt by someone lying, and that's horrible. And if someone just makes up something about you, and then you end up in this app, and then you have this reputation, and no girl wants to talk to you, like that's
Like
yeah.
Hidden social
It also
credit
says
score.
right here that it offers the opportunity to green flag men, which basically means that you're verifying that they're a good person.
this is horrible.
And so back to what you guys were talking about, it's like someone's perception of you can be completely different than, you know, the other person. And so if you dated a girl and she goes on this app and basically bashes you, and, you know, somebody sees that, maybe somebody that you know is on there, like a friend of a friend, they see that bad stuff about you and they might not slide in the DMs.
Yeah, I think that's fucked up. But so the ironic part is, I think either today someone via 4chan hacked the app and released all the data regarding the people who had created the accounts, which is just hilarious.
God.
Let's see.
Cal, can you look up who founded?
His name is Sean Cook, former Salesforce product manager, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sean Cook.
Yeah, he said apparently his story for why he wanted to create this was,
His mom's
inspired to
negative
create,
experience.
yeah, after being catfished and unknowingly dating men with criminal records. So he sees his mom have these bad relationships, talk to people who've got dangerous, bad backgrounds, and he's like, you know what, I'm going to create an app.
Yeah. That, honestly, like, if you do think about it, and it's, like, there's a lot of issues that could arise with online dating that I didn't even consider. Yeah, like someone who wants to take advantage of someone and is a criminal and basically, you know.
But that's one of the, you know, inherent risk of social media and having an online profile. I mean, you can't, unless there's a legit verification where, like, people can't hide behind screens, you're always going to have stuff like this.
Whoa.
Spelling the T on T. But so what I was saying with the app, this is also kind of a weird phenomena right now, or just girls in general. Like this FBI, like they're like fucking investigative crime specialists when it comes to finding information via social media.
Yeah, they'll find you. They'll find you, and they will kill you.
Yeah. So there was the data breach, and it posted everyone's picture that had created a user profile in their driver's license, because you have to put your driver's license in. So it's just kind of ironic that, you know,
it's not good.
An app created for privacy and protection.
You think that's going to kill the app?
100%. If that doesn't kill it, I mean, there has to be some type of...
This is peak girl behavior. This is a review for the app. Let's read one of these. Nothing but a rock hound. This app is almost saint-like. It's so hard to know who you're really dating these days because people, hetero men, seldom take any time. Hetero men, wow. Seldom take any pride in their word or their integrity anymore. Okay, this is a...
Yeah. So it's like you're an echo chamber. I mean, that's a fucking novel she just wrote. Stay there. This app represents a new level of woman empowerment that was extremely long overdue, and I'm honored to be a part of it.
Okay,
Jeez.
now let's play the other side. Now, if there was a T for men where we could do the same thing, just flip-flop. Now, how does that discussion?
Yeah.
This chick's
You sexist. You scum. You pig. Yeah, imagine like you match with a girl on Hinge. You're like, you know what? I want to find some info. And you go to the male T version. And it's like she's had 50 sexual partners in the last 2 years. Count. And then you tell her that. Say, hey, you know, I looked at your account on here. I'm not really interested in dating someone that has been sleeping around.
Being realistic, I'm sure this app like was made in good conscience, and the founder, you know, created this app hopefully to actually try to help women that, you know, may be scared to go out with guys, because, you know, that shit like that does happen.
Yeah, it's a different ball game for a girl.
And so you can understand, you know, some of the reasons why people use it, but I can definitely see it being, you know, twisted in a way that would make, you know, like we were talking about earlier, kind of having someone's perception of you sort of, you know, persuade others. So
then how does someone like, did this guy make this app out of the goodness of his heart? Like, is he getting any money for it?
I
Does
don't
it
know if
cost
there's a
money?
subscription or anything to it.
Like advertisement?
Yeah, I'm sure ad dollars. I mean, data. Data is the, like...
So if he's selling their data, oof, that would be bad.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just...
Because
I think straight up, if there was a male version of this, it would be
honestly,
outcry.
this already happens off of the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, women, it's like, all right, spill the tea about him. How's your first date?
Yeah.
Like, let's spill the tea. And it's all about talking about, oh my God, he did this.
He didn't pay for your filet mignon. He didn't pay for your friend's drink, that pig. So it's like there's all these... Dude, we've covered this in a lot of podcasts, but...
He had salad on his teeth.
Yeah. It's just like...
That buffoon.
I think this is also what happens when everything turns to online dating. I think this is like a negative of the fact that we've continued to grow this wider and wider gap between male and female interaction. I think people are afraid of, on both sides, straight up. Like, women can certainly be afraid of, like, man, this guy could be a psycho, could be a weirdo. And the same thing with the guys. Like, they have to be hesitant and on their guard because women make shit up.
Good point.
And you could go on a date and someone could say you abuse them or whatever. And, society leans towards, hey, let's believe the women's side. And because we just assume the guy is like this.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going to happen with this, but yeah, that's no bueno on my side. That gets a 0 out of 10 on the PBD scale.
Yeah, that's not good.
T. What would the male one be called?
Dirt. Give me that dirt.
Rain.
Just
Energy
downloaded Dirt. Yeah, what's the
dirt? That's not a bad.
Maybe
not
we
bad
should
name.
create it.
Let's get
$1
ready.
million
What
idea.
if we were to create an app like that? I mean, I don't know anything about creating an app.
But would guys be like, yeah, I need to sign up for this, see if my girl is actually who she says she is? Would you want to know that?
You post like you create an anonymous account, post a picture, and then you put your phone away. Like, I'm sure nothing's gonna be from this, and then bing, 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 bing. It's like thousands of notifications. Like, oh, I've met her.
Oh my God.
She was in Gulf Shores last year.
That's nightmare fuel.
It pulls up this like video of a guy like in a club, and she's on the table, partying.
You're like, I thought you were in Denver.
Thought you were seeing your aunt.
Yeah. Weren't you at that work conference? Yeah, and it's...
You said you went to bed early.
Yeah, you're a goner.
She said her phone was dead.
Yeah, that would just be... And I'm sure some of that's going to happen. Do you ever watch... I get a lot of this on my Facebook for some reason. Facebook reels of these street interviews. Which I think is a weird thing, like the street interview setup. Like, they get these people who are coming out of bars or drunk and ask them kind of provocative questions of...
Yeah, makes sense.
Hey, you trust your girl? You trust your man? All right, pull out your Snapchat.
Dude, I feel like those are fake videos.
Yeah, but then they're like, the girl's holding her phone, the guy, and they're like, all right, trade. And the guy hands his phone over, and the girl's like... And he's like, what are you trying to delete? She's like, oh, nothing. He's like, hand it over. And she's still holding it. And then he finally gives it over. And they're just zooming in on this guy's face. And he's like scrolling through and clearly sees things that, but I think that's some weird stuff.
It's almost like that's outrageous. Like that interaction where it's like, oh, a man finds out that his girl isn't faithful. That's an outrage moment.
Yeah.
And that's what social media loves, outrage. And so you can fake because a lot of the stuff is fake now.
Yeah.
And it's just to get that moment of outrage. So then you share it and then it catches virality.
Yeah. Or like those gold digger ones.
I
It's
haven't
like
seen-
like a
that?
guy will pull up to a gas station like a Lamborghini
Oh,
and
yeah,
go
he
like
pays for
holler
everything.
at some girl who's with maybe another guy or doing whatever. And she's like, no, I'm not interested. And then she'll see him get back in his Lamborghini. She'll come over and she's like, what's your name? You know, like, I didn't mean that. It's like, oh, now you see I'm driving a nice car.
I hate that stuff.
Yeah, they all look fake.
Honestly, like, I deleted Instagram last week, and I'm just in such a better headspace, to be honest. Just wanted to say that because it's like, it's almost like it just fucks with your dopamine in your brain, where for me, it makes my attention span just dies. Like when I'm seeing video after video and it's like 15 seconds and it's like, oh, the next thing. It's just like the craziest thing I've ever seen. And then it's like, now what? I'm going to have to sit down and focus and do my job. And then I find myself reaching for the phone, reaching. And it was bad. So I'm done.
You're free.
I feel so much better. Yeah. And it's just like the attention that I want to focus my life on has nothing to do with social media. And it's fucking addicting, honestly.
Yeah.
It is.
That's real. That's real spiel.
That's off the leash.
Did y'all ever have those people? I still get people on like my Snapchat and they're like deleting all social media, like text me if you need me. It's like, and then you see them on they're back like within the hour or something. Those people are so scum of the earth, honestly.
Yeah. They want someone to tell them, no, you.
Oh, are
yes,
you okay?
Queen, you need to I love your content. But yeah, it's like, oh my God, like, are you okay? And then it's like, I've just been
going through it.
I've just been going through it.
It's just attention at the end of the day.
It's like, well, you don't need to delete it. Like, you know. Yeah, it's a negative cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's addicting.
Cal, you still use Snapchat.
I do, yeah.
Do you have a Snapchat?
I deleted it.
I mean, to be fair, we all kind of had our apps that we grew up on, and Snapchat was kind of big right when I was growing up, and that was the big social media rise was Snapchat. And so like I probably Snapchat a handful of people, and it's really just no different than sending a text, just a little less informal and good way to keep up with people. So I mean, I'm not on there posting things on my story and sending stuff to other people, having streaks and whatnot. So
posting a thirst trap.
Because when I was on Snapchat, you know, I understand what you're saying about the messaging, because you're just sending a picture to a friend and all that. The story is one thing, but then you go over to the middle page, the explore page or the search page, where you scroll down, and it's all these like fucking naked women.
Yeah, you might as well be in Pornhub.
Yeah, it's the Discover.
It's like, okay,
yeah, I got so on my like premium or
Natalia.
There's like a Discover, and then it has all these different things. It's like Max Dressler, Chet Holmgren, like all this stuff. ASMR Squish. It's just like another. It's like another form of like Reels. Oh, pimple popper videos, Cooper flag.
You can get lost.
Yeah, I've never really went down this far.
Yeah. I remember they had when Snapchat had the GPS tracking.
Oh yeah, it still does.
It still does.
It still does?
Yeah, you can have your location on.
But isn't that like, that's bizarre to me.
Like people know where you're
at. Yeah,
because
I remember in college, you know, that's probably when I used it the most. You know, we'd be driving back down from Fayetteville to, you know, where we live, and you could see everyone else coming down the same path.
Like
I
people
think that's
just
super weird. You could
give
zoom
up
in.
their location immediately.
And it's like, you know, you'd get a random notification, someone added you as a friend, and you're like, it's a weird ZXY number.
Oh yeah.
Like, who the hell is that?
There's a bot.
And then it messages you, hey boo, kissy face.
Hey,
send me $100.
Dude, that actually happened to me on my drive home. I got a text message. It was like, hey, do you live near the Fort Worth Art Museum? I'm about to come visit. And I said, who's this? And I was like, oh, it's Amy. We met in LA at the fashion conference.
Some Indian scammer.
Oh, I get those calls all the time.
Yeah.
I probably get a spam call.
Hello, Jack. This is your bank.
We need your PIN number? Yeah.
Oh, you do? Yeah, there's a lot of dangerous things on the old internet. Maybe the Mormons have it right. Do you think you could go live in a Mormon community?
No.
I mean,
Go live.
seems like they got a lot of things figured out.
They
They're
didn't
all
get
pretty-
COVID, is what I heard.
They did or didn't?
They didn't.
Well, I didn't either, and I'm sitting right here, so I'm fine.
You never technically got it?
I tested like every week at OBU.
Mm.
Never had it.
Did you have?
It's
You
all
had
your
it.
blood.
You had it first out of our family.
December of 2021.
God.
It happened, and this is actually cool to reflect on. I went hunting with a friend, and I fell in the water, and it was freezing cold. Freezing cold. I did not get good sleep like that night. It was really early in the morning. Fell into the water, just like shivering, like immune system.
Yeah.
Really, I was
Tanked.
very vulnerable, and then I got it.
Mm.
Yeah.
So if your immune system's strong,
But did you really get it?
I was sick. I felt bad.
Yeah.
Could have been anything.
I mean,
Yep.
they say there was an Andrew Huberman post that came out, and this validates a lot of when I get sick, like the uptick in your immune response whenever you're really busy, you got a lot of shit going on. And then it's usually whenever you either take a few days off or you go on vacation, that's when a lot of times people get sick. And I think that's a down regulation of your nervous system. And it's like, all right, we're
Makes
in
sense.
recovery mode. Now we've got to handle the things that we've been neglecting. But we gave you extra cortisol. We gave you extra stuff to get through this. And
That makes sense because, yeah, you think about like what your body would think. Like
yeah.
if you're training every day and then all of a sudden you stop training or.
I think I looked at it on LinkedIn.
Oh,
I don't know.
that brings up a topic that I had written down was, Cal, do you mind pulling up the notes I sent you? Because there's a part of the brain that I was listening to David Goggins talk about this. Him and Andrew Huberman had a podcast, and they were talking about, doing hard things. And, oh yeah. Anterior mid cingulate cortex.
What the hell?
This
What the
is
heady?
this part of your brain grows after you do hard things that you don't want to do. And there's new studies that show like those that live really long, this part of the brain is much bigger than people that die. And even like I talked to this guy at the gym today, he's like 65, and he's like, yeah, if I take a couple days off, I can see how basically his body would start failing him. He's like, I need to be in the gym
Tenacious brain.
continually trying. And because you think about, after you do something like you really don't want to do, or like you struggle through like a hard exercise
Yeah.
and you pushed yourself like past the point where you could have quit, there's that feeling after. It feels so good, and you feel. And I think like the takeaway of this is that this is the key to longevity. If you're able to continually like do the thing that's really difficult,
Yeah.
it's kind of awesome to do that.
What do you feel like one of the hardest physical things you've done is?
There were two things: either climbing that 14,000 elevation mountain in Colorado a couple years back. That was really difficult, and it took all day. And that was that, and then also doing the half marathon.
Oh, yeah.
But even like
The AMCC helps evaluate whether a task is worth the effort. Cal, you can go ahead and read that.
Yeah, it's saying that when things are difficult, it helps contribute to your sense of whether the reward or goal justifies pushing yourself through the obstacle or challenge. It's basically what it's saying. It's like a cost-benefit analysis going on in your mental that basically kind of helps you decide whether or not you should keep pushing through or not. It also helps you experience that discomfort It's involved in the brain's ability to tolerate pain and stress, which is crucial for resilience. What else? Basically, in summary, the anterior how do you say it? Cingulate cortex is a key player in how we manage adversity, helping us weigh the costs of continuing against the rewards while also allowing us to adapt and regulate our emotional responses to hardship.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I feel like I've told this a few times, whenever I ran that first 5K, of just like running had always been like a huge thing I was afraid of, shamed of, whatever. And like finishing that first 5K and like kind of like almost like collapsing going through the finish line, just like knowing, okay, I reached the end goal. Remember after like that entire day, I remember I felt so good mentally and just, I think on my drive back, I was like yelling out of the window. It's like, yeah. Ah! Dude, I was on a high. Like, I felt so good. Same thing with the bodybuilding show.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Like that was
sure.
Like you
Really
get through
hard.
that and then it's like, you know, if you've never really had something like that, it's like a big, like, holy shit. Like,
yeah,
that can be addicting too in a good sense.
Wait, when was your first 5K?
It was the month after the bodybuilding show. So that was
was
probably
that
late June.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't
Nashville.
the turkey trot we did?
No,
That was mine.
that one got me sick.
Really? It was cold that morning, I remember.
And then we waited at that Starbucks, you remember, for like an hour, and they fucked our order up, and we didn't even get it. I think we left.
Jeez.
But I was sneezing.
That was Thanksgiving morning, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Huberman, when he was talking about this, he said, you know, you could do something hard, but if you actually enjoy it, it doesn't grow this part of your brain. So it has to be something you genuinely don't want to do, which is kind of crazy because you could be like, okay, well, now I know this part of my brain's growing because I go to the gym every morning, but it's like, I actually enjoy that. So it's kind of confusing where it almost seems like you just continually have to keep pushing yourself, pushing your limits.
Yeah.
But it made me think more about the ice bath. Like it gave me a different side of that because I was doing the ice bath for a while and I stopped after I heard Peter Attia talk about like the cortisol response and, you know, especially if you're trying to build muscle, it kind of isn't good to freeze your muscles out in that way. You want it to stay at room temperature and rebuild itself. And I thought about it. I'm like, when I was doing it, I really did not want to get in every morning. And I did it, and I felt like I was on drugs like the whole day. I'm not even joking. And you know, you've done it.
Yeah, I mean, it's painful, but yeah, you finish that, and whether you could argue, oh, it's just cold water, so it wakes me up. You know, I think everyone can agree that's true. But getting through something like that, knowing like, fuck, I'm comfortable right now, and that's uncomfortable. And you finish it and obviously feel so much better.
Makes me want to get one set up, honestly.
Yeah, I need to get in that tomorrow or something.
Just because, like, it's that feeling right before you do it. It's like, God, I don't want to do it. And then you start making up excuses and, like, you start organizing stuff.
Yeah, literally.
And then you're like, I forgot to do this. I got to use the restroom. And then it's like, you're kind of delaying.
Procrastinating.
But I think that's the side of the ice bath that everyone was high on the ice bath, and then it kind of went down. Now I feel like if this stuff's recent and new, this information.
Yeah.
I think that's the other side of it. And if you think about it too, it's like your body's protecting itself and building resilience for something that's like being that cold is like what's the word I'm looking for? It's almost like something that could kill you, that you're building resilience off of. It's like your body gets in this fight and flight mode.
Oh, yeah.
To protect itself.
Yeah, and it starts pushing all the blood towards your organs, trying to keep your core.
And it's that first, like, once you get in, it's like...
Yeah, that shock.
Yeah. especially how hot it is outside. That feels so good, though.
Yeah. I mean, whenever I'm at the gym and I see people, that's always kind of a conversation round. They're like, man, have you been in that cold plunge yet? I'm like, yeah, I'll do about, 5 minutes, cold plunge, hot tub, cold plunge, hot tub. Like, I'm starting off. I got like 12 seconds.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, it takes some time. But it's always interesting watching people's like, kind of what you were saying, that negotiation with themselves. They're walking up to it, they're taking a step back, they're kind of looking around, may sit on their phone a little bit longer. And I think a lot of folks use music or a podcast as kind of like a distraction, which I think kind of takes away a little bit to exactly what we just talked about. Because if you're really going to survive through that, you do have to focus on your breathing, and like that needs to be your only priority versus, okay, I got a podcast on, I'm listening to something.
I don't think
like,
I could listen to anything and like focus on that.
Yeah.
I would need to be focusing on my breath, and
you got to raw dog that cold plunge.
That the box breathing technique.
Yeah.
That's a really good way to calm down in that type of scenario. It's easy to remember.
Yeah.
Like the 4-second inhale, 4-second hold, 4-second exhale.
I mean, if you could only have one like recovery device, red light, cryo bed, cold plunge, sauna.
Have y'all seen this one?
Normatec. Oh, you're talking about Normatec?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are really solid.
I've never tried Normatec boots.
Yeah, we've got them at our gym. Hyper Ice.
They just get the blood flow better.
Yeah, it's like compression. And we've actually got these chairs now that you can elevate your feet. You want to be able to get your legs above your heart and allow that blood flow to really cycle out. I think it has something to do with like your venous blood flow, like blood flow restriction potentially. Yeah.
I would think about, as I heard about the hyperbaric
Improves
chamber.
Circulation. Accelerates post-workout recovery, delivers oxygen, nutrients to depleted muscles, help transport exercise-induced waste from the body, which better circulation leads to better results in your training. So it's basically sending the bad stuff other places, so it seems.
Getting the waste out, getting the gains in.
Yeah.
That honestly sounds really good. Getting the blood
They feel
flow.
really good, too.
Yeah, a lot of people are sleeping in them. Like I see them just
Really?
passed out. Oh, yeah.
How long do you stay in them?
I mean, ours go up to 45 minutes. I don't know really what like the recommended time is. I don't know if it varies on soreness or body size or anything like that. Maybe kind of as much as you can handle. But I feel like at some point, like, it would, lose its benefit potentially.
Okay, so let's rank top 3 recovery things that you would pick. What would you do?
Foam roller.
Is that number 3?
Yeah, I'll go foam roller number 3. I'll go sauna number 2. Number 1. Ooh. Okay, so see, I'm not a big fan of the massage guns, honestly.
Yeah, they don't get you good enough.
Yeah,
Y'all just haven't used a good one. There's some ones. We used to have
College
some
football.
at UMHB that, dude, like,
Rattle you?
yeah, they were going.
Yeah, I would go foam roller. I would go like a steel foam roller, like 100 pounds. Those are really great. I'd go the sauna, and then yeah, fuck it, I'll go cold plunge. Probably sauna 1. Yeah, dude.
So sauna number 1, cold plunge number 2 or 3?
We'll go 3, and then we'll go foam roller number 2.
Solid list. Cal, what are you thinking?
I'd probably 1, I think, would be sauna easily. 2, ooh, is it foam roller or the Theragun? I'd probably go Theragun. And then 3, maybe the cold plunge. So you can do cold plunge in the sauna, cold plunge in the sauna.
Yeah.
Feels good.
I would also go sauna number 1. I think that's been the tried and true recovery for me, for a lot of people, especially like when people talk about the studies of how it reduces all-cause mortality
Mm-hmm.
and how good it is for your body. Yeah, I would do that. Number 1, I would go number 2. Ooh, this is tough because I haven't ice bathed in a while. But
Or would you go your inverted, some spinal decompression?
yeah, thanks for reminding me.
Yeah,
Maybe that.
share to the listeners what you got.
So they're called gravity boots, and this company Teeter, which I bought a back strengthening machine where you kind of hinge at your hips, and it decompresses your spine from your hips. But
She's twisting.
I was having a lot of issues with my hips and my ankle, and I found when I was in the original Teeter one where it hinges on the hips, it felt like it wasn't really getting my lower body as well. It would get my upper body decompressed just fine. So I looked up these gravity boots, and you basically hang from a pull-up bar pretty much from your feet, and it decompresses from your whole body pretty much, just like hanging upside down. Now I know there's a lot of everything's about blood flow, isn't it? Because that basically gets your circulation going, and it also decompresses your spine.
Nerve
And
compression.
it's been good, and I'm going to do it here in a second after we finish this podcast. But I would do that number 2, and then I would do massage number 3. Because even though like sometimes massage isn't necessarily like as intense as like a foam roller, I feel like it's like mentally relaxing just to
Massage
lay
or
down.
stretch?
Dude, I honestly,
I don't know.
massages to me they don't do a damn thing. I think they're just like chiropractors, a quick fix.
Yeah.
I don't think they truly do anything. While stretching, like if you, like yourself, if someone like deep stretches you like for a good hour, like the same amount that you do for, a massage, it's so much better.
Yeah.
I will say that, yeah, when you've stretched me, Ben, it's been
Yeah, I still haven't got stretched yet.
Yeah, it's $150 an hour.
Yeah.
Here's my Venmo. Yeah, I mean, I think the stretching is amazing. A lot of the people I do it with at the gym feel great after. Looser, cognitively, a lot fresher. A woman I did one with yesterday had been on vacation the last few weeks, and really tight lower body, adductors, glutes, calves. And we did about 50 minutes. We finished, and like she got up and she's like, man, I feel like I'm walking better.
Oh yeah, 100%.
She said like she felt like she could see a little bit better.
What?
Yeah. So
I feel
Do you
like
think that's to do with the blood flow?
I think blood
Getting
flow,
blood flow
relaxation,
back to the brain, maybe?
some stress, getting from a sympathetic down to a parasympathetic. And we also did a lot of breathing. A big component of this for me is breathing, that diaphragmatic breathing, and getting a really good inhale, exhale protocol going. And that's a great way to get your heart rate down, get your body to relax. And something that you and I both kind of struggle with in different ways, being able to get a full breath.
Yeah, I freaking need to get
good
a full breath in.
expansion. So, yeah, I'm like hunched over right now.
Yeah, that breathing, it's like some of the things get overlooked. Like just breathing and being in like you said, the parasympathetic, just kind of chilling out for a sec feels really good.
Yeah. I need to teach y'all so you can stretch me.
Yeah, I'll let Cal learn that first. You kind of don't even realize, too, like how stiff you get over time. It's just like you're being
you
like
kind
a
of forget about it.
position, and you're like, oh, this is the new normal.
Yeah, this is my new normal.
Yeah.
Dude, when I'm like, you probably know know this the best, Jack. But when you're driving, I get it in my like trap right here, and I also always get it in my right glute.
Yeah.
And that'll drive me. Like when I was driving home from San Antonio the other day, like within the first 10 minutes, I started feeling my glute fire up, and I had like 4 hours left. And I was so mad. And
like
Dutch Bros was taking a while, and
You were ready to rage.
then they flipped the iPad around. Would you like to tip today, sir? Fuck you.
Yeah, I went through the Starbucks drive-through before my golf round this morning, and same thing. Like, my order was like $12 or something, and she handed me the iPad.
12? That's a lot for you.
I got like 2 coffees.
Starbucks is doing that now? The tip?
Yeah, through the drive-through.
Really?
And she gave it to me, and she like had to look the other way. She's like, and here's this just really quick.
Dude, how about people?
They can't even stare me in my eyes and be like, tip me.
Have y'all ever had a situation where
Really
it's the
quick.
same thing, but maybe it's this restaurant and like the server's looking over your shoulder while you're tipping?
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Yeah, they hand you the toast, and then oh, so you guys are watching the game? And they're like, oh, thank you. You need a receipt? And pass it to the next person.
Yeah, you probably pulled that one off too.
Hey, I was professional.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is, and it's also interesting because you're getting a live, if you're the server or the waiter or bartender or whatever, you're getting a live tip versus like how it used to be. Hey, I'm going to drop off the check. Thank you guys, come back. And then you may find out 15 minutes later after the people have already gone.
I think that's how it should be. There shouldn't be any pressure to
I
tip.
agree.
Yeah.
Do you think it's switched because of the fact that they were like, okay, we can make more money if we put people on the spot and kind of hover over their shoulder?
Giving them an option, like, because it's like, what, 15, 18, 20, and then it's like other.
Usually I thought it was 15, 20. Usually 20 is already clicked. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
standard.
Okay, yeah, it's 15, 20, 25 maybe, and then like custom amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like most of the time they're like holding it for you, so it's like, okay, if I'm gonna custom amount tip, I gotta click this, and then I gotta put in, and I usually like to make it even, so I like to round up to an even number. It's like, God, just give me the fucking paper and let me.
Yeah, it's not as smooth and enjoyable.
Yeah, feels like a.
You want the waiter to come by and be like, here's that for you right there.
Yeah.
Hey,
He just
whenever,
walks
whenever
off.
you're ready. Thank you.
No
guys.
rush.
No rush. Y'all, you want me to take that from you? You want me to clean this off?
And
You
then
just give 'em the
and
card.
they walk by while it's still there, and they look over and it says no tip.
Like wiping the table.
Like, let me take that plate for you.
Yeah.
You still working on that? You got like 10 bites in there.
So me and Ben were servers. You were never a server, were you, Jack?
Nah, I go for the high paying jobs.
Yeah.
That's why you were
Bus
waiting
boy
food
and,
at
No, he was
PF
a food
Chang's?
runner. Yeah.
I was a food runner
BFF.
for
PFF.
Dropping plates.
a good 3 months. Yeah, that was the restaurant industry. Just it's crazy because you peek behind the curtain, you actually work in there, and you see some things, and you're like,
You do.
man.
I think it should be a rite of passage for everyone. Customer service, having to be patient. Because you do learn a lot.
Yeah.
And you also realize how shitty a lot of people are in the service industry. So, yeah, every job I've had has kind of been customer service driven, but food industry is a different beast.
Yeah. Having to serve people is completely different. Like when you think about it, all of our jobs are sort of customer service. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you're having to, represent something or yourself, and you're trying to sell something or teach something, and so you're kind of doing customer service pretty much at all times. But
Yeah.
serving someone food is completely different.
Yeah, and now it's also kind of like a gross side to it. The food industry, just like seeing how things are made.
Yeah.
It's hectic back there. And then you got the tray, bringing it over.
Yeah, did you ever drop a tray?
I never dropped a tray, but my first, when I was working at 60 Vines, the first order I ever had to take out to this customer, it was like a burger and fries, pretty simple. and I had the plate, and I'm going to like drop it to him, and the burger literally slides off the plate. I like tilted it too much. It was literally the first plate I ever took out as a food runner there.
Dude, it's hard.
And it was right in front of him. And
we had
it was not fun.
at BFF, what I remember was there was a patio area and it had two kind of like heavy doors. And so you'd have the tray and it would be a huge deal. Like that's usually where big parties are out. And there's not a lot of room out there too. So you're carrying the tray, you're going through the double doors. And this one server said she had hot miso soup, like a big bowl. And she literally dropped it on someone. Yeah, over their shoulder. And it's like, at that point, what do you do?
Yeah.
You're covered
scorching.
in miso soup.
Yeah.
In a big bowl. That was the hardest thing to carry was the big bowl of soup.
Because it's probably sloshing around.
And then some trays are freaking hot.
Oh, yeah.
Like the plate, if you
Dude,
carry
I thought
just
martinis were always the hardest to hold.
Drinks, carrying a tray of drinks is hard. And someone taught me, don't look at it. Like when you're walking, don't look at it.
Yeah.
And if for some reason it helps. Because I remember I'd have like 6 beers on a tray and you're like walking and watching them. And
Yeah, and like when you take one off, that happened to me. So the only time I spilled something was I was holding, I think it was 3 beers on a tray. And, you know, you're holding the tray here and you're taking one off. And I remember I took one off to set down on the table and it just...
it had too much weight on one side.
Huh?
It had too much weight on one side.
Did the glass break?
No, it was on... I don't even think they were like real glass bottles. It might have been, you know, those bottles that look like they're glass, but they're plastic.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's good.
yeah.
Not much cleanup.
Yeah. But, yeah, thank God I
Food
never
industry.
spilled something on someone. That would not have been good.
Yeah, I remember seeing a bunch of chicken wings just like on the floor in like a bucket. There was like this shower in the kitchen.
A shower?
It was like a little kind of shower, like a little kind of rectangle cut out of the wall, and there would be water. And they had the chicken down at the bottom, and they were just draining it, like pouring the water through to clean it. But it was literally like people walking by it in the kitchen, and
Jesus.
they had some good Vietnamese wings though.
Yeah.
And they stunk though. Vietnamese style wings stunk. They were good though. Anything that smells
cooking it
really
with
bad.
Flamunda.
Some fish sauce.
Yeah, dude, I could not work in a restaurant that served fish or seafood.
Oh,
No way. I mean, working at Boston Market was smelly enough. This was greasy. My apron was like stale.
so much chicken.
Didn't you
juice
say
just
that one
dried out.
time somebody dropped like a full rotisserie chicken and like still served it to somebody?
Yeah, we had the
That's
business is
criminal.
closed now. The location is closed, but dude, we would get
because of this.
we just attracted some like asshole customers. Yeah, let's go through some Boston Market menu items. Dude, I would sneak when I was a
Actually
chicken
like Boston
carver.
Market.
I would sneak like meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, their food was good. Like
Yeah, home style
meals. Cooking. Get some rotisserie chicken for the fam. Some
Pick up,
cornbread.
I like their pot pies.
Oh, their pot pies were legit. But yeah, so it was like, I think we closed it. I want to say we closed it. Dining room closed at 10. Drive-through maybe 10:30. So like we were officially done. Like we would take our last order, I think maybe like 10:15. And sure enough, dude, we're like closing up. And at some point, like you can't cook any more chicken.
Yeah.
So it's like whenever we're out, we're out. And so this lady came through, and so you could get one of the menu items was like a 3-piece dark.
Okay.
So like everyone loves dark meat more than the white meat,
Yeah.
just flavor profile. So, but 3-piece dark, like you're taking a good portion of the chicken and leaving breast and stuff available.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'd be a thigh or a leg and then another thigh. And people would come in and request, like, can I get 2 thighs and a leg? And I'm like, it's whatever you get type of thing. And so then you'd be breaking through all these chickens and have like weird segments of meat left over.
You pick and choose.
Yeah. And so
Combo.
we were out. It's probably 10:15, 10:14. Lady comes through the drive-thru, and we would always be in there waiting, and you'd see a car come around, and everyone would be like, "Fuck, dude!" And I remember the first manager I had there was this tall guy who kind of looked like Dirk a little bit, and so they come take the order. And she's like, "I want a 3-piece dark," and we're like, "Well, we don't, we've only got this left." And she's, of course, giving us a hassle. And so we used to have I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was kind of like a microwave oven type thing. So whenever I cut up the chicken, I'd put in this tray and it would just sit there and just stay
Keep
hot.
it hot.
In this. Yeah. And, but these trays would slide pretty easily. And it was right on the other edge of the counter, like the dining counter. And so I guess the guy went through, tried to grab the chicken with the tongs, and it pushed the tray out, fell over, and slid. The chicken, I remember, slid on the ground. And
Hell no.
It wasn't me. I didn't do this. This was the manager at the point, and picked it up, kind of threw it in a to-go thing.
Yeah.
Sent her on her way.
Never eating fast food again.
Yeah. But everything there is microwaved, the food prep
It's not
guy
fresh.
in the back. It's not the only thing that's fresh is the chicken, the meats, and the cornbread. It all comes in these bags that they just put in these little trays and heat them up.
It's disgusting. I ate
mac
a lot
and
of
cheese
that.
was
The
fire,
mac and cheese
though.
was
Mac
so
and cheese was
good.
fire. But yeah, the cornbread was really good. The chicken was solid. The meatloaf was good.
I'll click on that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, their mashed
Yeah,
potatoes.
dude,
Yeah.
their food was good. I liked the cornbread. I liked the mac and cheese. I was also 8 years old at the time. So
Yeah,
search
sweet
up
potatoes,
their squash. I think it was squash casserole. Yes, dude, this was
This is your thing.
oh, this is my thing.
So you're sneaking some of this.
Yeah.
Did someone ever come through the drive-thru?
Oh, and their sweet potatoes were so good.
their sweet potatoes are good.
Jeez.
Did someone ever come through the drive-thru and just order a ton of food?
Yeah, we would have family meals. It was a place that a lot of families would go to pick up dinner to feed everyone. I think it'd be a rotisserie chicken. You get one rotisserie chicken, 3 large sides, half a dozen cornbread. I think for maybe $27, $30.
That's really good. Wow.
So it was a pretty good price. They would do Thanksgiving dinners, so Thanksgiving assembly for folks who maybe couldn't cook. Yeah, I mean that's not a bad deal right there.
Yeah, let's freaking go.
I don't think we had salad, but yeah, dude, I started off as the dining room person. Oh man, I remember I made this meal for this lady in the dining room, and my thumb was on her plate. I'm holding her plate, and so my thumb is grasping it, and my fingers are underneath. And she literally paid. We're getting up to the cash register. She's like, "I want a whole new thing. You put your thumb on my plate." And I was like, new. I'm probably 16, 17. I'm just come on, lady.
She
And
thought your thumb was up
yeah,
your butt.
we didn't have gloves or anything. It was just I didn't have a hairnet. I had a hat. But it was fun.
dripping sweat onto the rotisserie
Yeah.
chickens.
But I was dining room. They got promoted to drive-through. That's working drive-through is interesting. Because we had a camera, you could see people pull up. You get the buzz through the intercom. Hey, this is Ben with Ben in Boston Market. Thanks for coming. Can I interest you in our ribs?
So
our meatloaf sandwich.
how do you open up the drive-through thing? Is it a button to open the window?
It's
Or you just
it's like a hook, and so once you unhook it, they slide. Some
okay.
are, I think some could be automated, but the one that we had was just a slide. And a computer screen right there, and
Good times.
it was definitely fun. I feel like working the drive-through was fun, especially if you're just taking orders and getting money. It's
Get
not that bad.
paper.
But dude, that place would get busy as shit.
Oh yeah, it's on Cooper Street.
Yeah.
Big
So,
traffic
yeah.
counts.
Dude, I'd be sweating back there cooking that chicken. But yeah, so whenever we had the meatloaf, it'd come in this little container, and so it split it up into like 8 pieces. Like one meatloaf, full meatloaf, would be like 8 separate pieces. But it was sitting in this juice, so sometimes if you made one piece, the next one would like split in half, and
That's
we couldn't
disgusting.
serve. So dude, I remember like
You
cutting it up to bite size, picking out, bending down below the counter, getting a bite of meatloaf, coming back up.
Nothing
Like, hey,
happened.
Ben, you working on that rotisserie?
Where'd this meatloaf square go?
Yeah. But it was good, dude. God, Cal's doxing us right now.
I gotta edit this out.
It's gone now.
No, I was just trying to see.
You're too far.
Yeah, you're too far.
But yeah, that's cool working there, and the worst is when you pull out like a really long hair, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
out of the macaroni or something.
Have you ever had like what's your worst food restaurant experience you've ever had? Cal, I need your input on this too.
That's a good question.
What's the question?
What is the worst food experience you've had, like going out to get food, whether it's like drive-through, restaurant, whatever?
Dude,
honestly,
this might not be
hair in
my
your
worst,
food,
but
nasty.
this is a funny story.
All right, let's
So
hear
this
it.
is when I think I was a server at Chicken and Pickle in Grand Prairie, and I'd gotten off at like 1 in the morning or something, really late. And I think, obviously, I was super hungry, and I think there was a Golden Chick that was open. It was like the only place that was open.
Yeah.
And like back in high school, like Golden Chick was freaking good. Like
I don't think I've ever been there.
pretty
Fried
good
chicken.
chicken sandwiches and whatnot. And
Like a Popeyes comparison, or more like a Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, more like Popeyes.
Okay.
And they were really known for like, I think it was either a biscuit or some sort of bread. Anyways, I go there and I end up getting like 2 chicken sandwiches and maybe some like mac and cheese or something. I can't remember exactly, but
Sounds
dude,
good.
I remember like getting it and getting home. And at this point, it's like 1:30, and I open up like the sandwich, and like under the bun, like there's just this like fat, like pretty much like maybe like a hairball. And dude, I just took it off and ate it.
Oh, broke the code.
So you found a hairball?
Okay, not like a hairball, but like
It was
a
hair?
few hairs.
Dude, that guy pulled his pubes and stuck it on
Yeah.
your sandwich.
Dude, I was so hungry, I didn't even care.
God, that's
That
desperate.
makes me want to throw up, dude.
Yeah, Golden Chick. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had Golden Chick.
I've had it once or twice. It's just that greasy fried chicken meal.
What's yours? You got a bad one?
Luckily, I haven't had really bad ones, but it's always the worst. When your order's screwed up on like a delivery, like Uber Eats.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like they screw up your order, or they add like, the worst is when you order a burger and it comes, you want it at plain with just meat and cheese, and it comes with mustard and onions and all that,
Yeah.
tomatoes.
Just ruins the entire thing.
But I haven't had anything crazy, no.
That'd always be the worst, like when mom and dad get us food. They're like, hey, does anyone want anything from Chick-fil-A or whatever? Send your order. Comes back and it's
Screwed up.
doused in mayonnaise.
There's been times where they've done that for us and they like completely forget your order. That's happened to me a few times.
What other topics we got, Cal, on that notes list?
How long have we been going now? I feel like it's been a good run.
An hour and 15.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, let's cycle through some of these topics.
Almost got hit by a golf ball.
You
Sexual transmutation.
We'll talk about that next. Yeah.
Shane Gillis, SB's monologue.
Oh, yeah.
Epstein files. Eric Weinstein.
Yeah.
Hard drive weighs less when deleted.
I looked that up, and that's not true.
Yeah, that was the... Jack comes down yesterday.
Yeah, it was
I think it was
yesterday night.
yesterday.
We were talking about it.
And he's like, dude, did you know that hardware, whenever the data's deleted, weighs less than when it has the data on it? And I was like, It's like, I've never heard that before, but it makes sense.
I'm
for,
still
like,
holding out on it because I don't believe ChatGPT on that. But let's talk about. I guess I'll just hard launch the sexual transmutation talk.
Yeah, what is that?
Okay, so I'm reading this book called Think and Grow Rich, written by Napoleon Hill. And so one of the chapters is called Sexual Transmutation. And transmutation just means to change or like convert energy. And basically the sexual part of it is considers like that basically like the life force of a human, of like a male, is that vitality that he gets from his sexual energy. So essentially, you know, when you're just splurting nuts all the time, you essentially lose that vigor. And we all know the feeling like after it's over or whatever. It's just like you're relaxed, you don't have any motivation. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
And so when you can
No, I don't.
transmute that energy and not release it, and you can keep it inside your body and then push it into something creative or something, one of your goals, or just keeps you like having that vitality instead of releasing it.
Yeah.
And this book is like super old, and a lot of people credit this book for their success. Like, and a lot of people like Henry Ford, Alexander Graham Bell, all these like inventors, Thomas Edison, all read this book.
How old is this book?
I think it's like the 1900s.
Oh, jeez.
And anyways, so that's one of the chapters, but it really makes you think about like lust, you know? It could be a catalyst towards something, or it can be a leash.
Yeah, I mean, we've been pretty aware of that, you know, as we've been young adults, you know, in your 20s, and, you know, the NoFap has generated some momentum, and, you know, the dangers of social media and, you know, porn and all these things that are just so pleasure driven and leave you feeling like super empty, kind of what you talked about, no motivation, shame.
It's horrible.
It is horrible. And it's like it's a vicious cycle. And that's like, it's so weird to think that stuff is like so easily accessible and available
Nowadays,
yeah,
it is
everywhere.
So easy. I mean, like, I remember the first time I saw porn when I was 7th grade.
7th grade.
And
Bowles Junior High.
that just fucks your head up so bad. Like, truth be told, it's fucked. It really is fucked up.
Cal, search up who is the owner of Pornhub.
Don't look
Who
up
owns
porn.
Pornhub? I've never known who is control of this.
ILO?
Says ILO, Canadian private equity firm, Ethical Capital Partners.
Click on their Wikipedia there.
Pornhub, RedTube.
And it's everywhere.
It's
Like,
Canadian.
it's on Instagram, it's on X.
So they've been accused of having a monopoly position, with 3 out of their 10 most popular porn sites being owned by the company.
It is horrible, and like you said, it's draining. It'll drain your life force.
Dang.
Also, too,
Wow,
they're
look
saying
at
that they
this.
don't know how to confirm how old the people are.
Yeah, so
course.
they were sued for hosting non-consensual porn produced by Girls Do Porn, which coerced women into appearing in their videos under false pretenses.
It's demonic out here.
Yeah,
It is
very
demonic.
bad stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a weird thing of our society.
But like the overall conversation for like young men out there, it's like we can't be watching this stuff.
No.
We can't be on it. We have to be strong and just, this is not good.
It's brain rot. Brain rot turned into physical rot. And I mean, I'm curious what the numbers are, like men versus women who watch porn, like what the numbers are. Because you would probably assume it's pretty male dominated,
90%
right?
men. Yeah, what does this say? Addictive effects of porn.
Reward pathways, oxytocin.
It's basically saying that this study done by Canopy basically compares porn to a drug.
Yeah, I believe it.
So I'm not sure what part of the
Mirrors
brain that
same,
is.
Yeah, mirrors
but
the same pattern seen in drug addiction.
yeah.
Do you think we should outlaw porn?
I think it would be a net positive, certainly.
This is the one thing where I'm like, yeah.
And there's some people on the other side saying that they need to legalize prostitution. And that's a slippery slope too.
Yeah.
It's like, should you be allowed to just let people do what they want to do with their bodies? I don't know. I think it's
Yeah, it was like porn free speech.
in a way, right?
Yeah.
No way. You could say that, yeah. It's not like overtly dangerous to just produce. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like it's a murder or anything like that.
Wait, go back down. Rewiring for violence. Can help.
It can overwhelm previously held beliefs about what's unethical or inappropriate and make you think those things that you're watching are normal. I've definitely heard that before.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Oh, wow.
desensitizes you.
It says also, wait, stay there. Further, this study finds that exposure to violent pornography is associated with higher rates of physical, sexual, and threatening dating violence, with notable differences between boys and girls. Boys exposed to violent pornography 2 to 3 times more likely to report both perpetrating and being victimized by sexual violence as well as being victims of physical violence. In contrast, girls exposed to violent pornography were 1.5 times more likely to engage in threatening behavior.
So it's giving...
It's fucking people
It's
up.
making men and boys be more aggressive, and then the women who watch it fall into those aggressive relationships.
This is like robbing the youth's life force, in my opinion. Like, can you imagine like a teenager growing up and it's like you're on TikTok, you're on X, you're on Instagram, and it's like
Watching Twitch.
Yeah, it's so like available. It's just like you almost need like a mentor to like come in your life and tell you not to do that.
Yeah, grown in the age of easy access, everything is accessible by the click of a button or...
Like, what's the downside to banning it? Is there a...
I mean, I
Can you
can't
ask
think of...
ChatGPT that?
Yeah.
downside of banning porn.
Yeah, let's have a moral...
Say like
moral
we're...
debate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it would be like bodily autonomy.
Let's see what it says here.
Freedom of expression.
For some impact on mental health and sexual well-being. For some individuals, pornography may serve as means of sexual expression, education, or exploration. Banning it could lead to feelings of shame or guilt.
But that's all superficial. Like watching a video and doing it are completely different.
Okay, what's the third one?
Potential for black market or underground industry. Banning porn could push into the underground market, making it harder to regulate. Absence of legal regulated porn can make it difficult to protect against the distribution of illegal or harmful content.
Kind of see where they're
I can
coming
see that
from on
making...
It's like, well, since I can't put it online, let's
now I
go
can
do it in the
sell
dungeon.
even worse things that are illegal.
Go to the
that
dark
you might
web.
not be able to stream on one of those real sites.
Like, does anyone? I guess another question is because I think PBD actually had someone on that a male who was like spent like 10 or 15 years in the porn industry and then came on and
Yeah.
had kind of this like religious.
I think it was Sean Ryan.
Sean Ryan,
I
maybe.
listened to
Yeah.
that.
Like a transformation. Like, do you think anyone who gets out of this industry, like, you know, how are they mentally? Like, do they wake up at some point like, holy shit, like I've destroyed my soul. I regret everything. Like, I'd be curious to know. Well, when you did an interview with, we didn't talk to porn stars, but
yeah, I didn't talk to any porn stars. I think it's like, I honestly don't think they can come out of it and be okay. Just knowing like how sacred our bodies are, things like that. Like the flashbacks you probably have. You're like, wow, this is my level of self-worth, like self-love, all that.
yeah,
They come out.
Bonnie Blue. Does she have a soul?
Or Lily Phillips.
Yeah.
No.
Gosh.
Like,
and then
her
they
dad.
enter the dating world. And like,
they're cooked.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
she's
cooked.
probably going to be rich, but then literally, like, that's not going to do it for you. It's,
yeah, I think, if there's anything you could take to the fucking ballot, like, this is something I want to happen for our world, like, this would probably be on my top 5.
honestly, yeah, I don't know if we get a lot of pushback, really, because it's just so obvious how detrimental this is for everyone. People are like, oh, you're being prude, you're not letting them express themselves.
So,
Yeah,
like,
I can already see the left's argument to that.
yeah.
Like, literally go express yourself.
Well, they're the same
And
ones
close
doing the
doors.
fucking drag show libraries at elementary school.
Yeah, they
So
want
it's like,
things to...
yeah, they're
escalate.
confusing, or they're intertwining like sexual expression to like this creativity and becoming, like self-becoming type shit, when
Yeah.
a lot of this is like, it's fetish based, like it's dark, it's gross, and it's like, it's not something that should be on your sleeve or something that you're seeing every day. And I think a lot of that's from,
I agree.
when we've talked about music, the lyrics in music, TV. I mean, Charleston White, they were actually talking about this, and because I think Joy Taylor said that she wants prostitution. She just got fired from Fox, and she was talking about wanting prostitution to be legal and all this stuff. But yeah, the OnlyFans, it's just so nasty and so dark. Preys on young men too. I mean,
Yeah,
that's where we
definitely.
need to build up and be strong.
Yeah,
And-
because when you overcome doing something that is like drawing you in, if you overcome that, you come out stronger.
Yeah.
And you develop self control and discipline, all these things that help you in every part of life. So
Can you block sites from your phone? Or like
yeah,
words?
probably.
Like
Do
if you
what?
were just go to like your Google settings and like, don't ever allow me to access these sites, or I wonder
Yeah.
if that's something you can do.
I think you can.
Or maybe download something that kind of acts as like some type of private protection browser. I don't know.
Probably could.
Because that would be your first start.
Yeah, and then if it's a big problem for someone, like it's a compulsion, then there needs to be I don't know what to
You got to just find other ways. It's kind of like the same.
So that energy needs to
Yeah,
be
if you treat it-
transmuted.
Exactly. So if you treat it the same as any other addiction, food addiction, laziness, whatever, drugs, it's like
Yeah.
you
Treat
have
it
to
like
find
that.
something else to replace that feeling and temptation.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times it's when you're bored. It's like
Yep, the
you're doom
idle
scrolling
mind.
and you see something and it's like you're already in a bad mental space because you've just been, brain dead on this content.
Yep.
So it's like, get up and go for a walk, go work out, go do some push-ups. Like,
Yeah.
get that surge out in some other capacity and
100%.
stack those wins.
So they say the idle mind's the devil's playground. That's what they say.
Yeah, I've always said like a wandering mind is a dangerous place.
Yeah.
Because that's when you hit that private browser.
Put the iPad away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put the iPad away.
Put the VR glasses away. Yeah, imagine if you met someone that had some VR porn glasses.
I mean, it's almost like anyone who has them, you know, they've probably
Just you.
looked at it.
Yeah, they've been watching some weird stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that people would benefit from hearing, you know, from us. And I feel like that was a good topic. What else we got?
Shane Gillis.
I guess we could talk about whatever. What do you want to talk about, Ben?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Shane Gillis thing is interesting. I wasn't available to watch the full SB's monologue, but that's
good.
a pretty killer jokes.
Yeah.
And, of course, there's an uproar. Dan Le Batard.
Well, I mean, I feel like you kind of... I had a feeling this was going to happen. I mean, Shane Gillis was hosting it. You knew he was going to say some things that were going to ruffle some people's feathers. And sure enough, he did. But, you know, the people that can actually just sit there and watch that and enjoy it, like, those are the type of people that you want to be surrounded by. Like,
Yeah.
Are you really offended by a fucking joke? Like...
It's ridiculous.
He is. All those people are celebrities. They're all famous. Like, you got to have a sense of what comedy is, right? Like,
yeah.
just relax and have some fun. Like, why does everything have to be so controversial all the time?
Oh my God, yeah. I sat back and I laughed my ass off, and part of it was that I knew people would be upset a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe we're the problem.
You know, he made the joke where he was like, "Give it up for Brittany Hill, WNBA All-Star,"
Oh yeah.
or whatever her name was, and it ended up not even being an WNBA player. It was his best friend's wife, and everyone clapped, and then he's like, "Yeah, she's just my best friend's wife."
Yeah.
You guys don't know anything, and it was just hilarious. And I don't think he went too personal on anything, and it's honestly, you know, it's a Disney production, ESPN production, so he didn't mock Simone Biles.
Struggled through his 2025.
This article's stupid. He
Painful.
actually complimented
People
Simone
magazine.
Biles. He basically compared her
A
to a
controversial
leprechaun.
comedian.
Oh, he did say something funny about Megan Rapinoe.
Yeah, she's not a good time.
No.
He said this about Simone Biles. He was like, she's 4'8" and she's got 8 gold medals. And then he made a joke about her being a leprechaun. Haha. She's got all
Joke
the
about
gold.
her being a leprechaun,
Yeah.
and people got.
Well,
butthurt
this
about
article makes it seem like he dissed her when he said she has 8 gold medals.
Ooh, okay. So this says on social media, some users called Gillis's jokes racist and questioned his role hosting the annual sports awards ceremony.
I don't believe it.
He
feel like all this
even
stuff's fake.
recognized that he likely didn't make many friends in the room with his opening speech.
Do they not understand that this is how every like awards show host, like this is what they do? They make jokes, like.
Sierra, she looks so good, dude. I haven't seen her in a while, but she is
Russell Wilson's
beautiful.
wife, Future's wife. Oh yeah, Hulk Hogan died too. Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne.
Rest in peace.
Four-time WNBA All-Star Brittany Hicks is here. Give it up for Brittany, everybody. I'm joking around. That's my friend's wife. I do not do WNBA players. That's crazy. You clap for that.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Drewski. Yeah, it is hilarious.
Oh, Jordan
I
Hudson.
thought-
That's Bill Belichick's
Honestly, I
wife.
thought Simone Biles' acceptance speech was really good. She basically, it was very inspirational. It was good.
But is that just noise after what her back and forth with Riley Gaines?
I feel like it's separate.
You think they're separate?
Yeah, I don't think it had anything to do with. I don't even know who Riley Gaines is.
The Kentucky swimmer.
Does she have any gold medals?
She don't. Subscribe. Let's see.
There's a lot of inspirational acceptance speech.
Hmm.
The Lee Corso bit was cool too. No, let's not watch it. Yeah, it was cool. I'm a big fan of Shane Gillis. In comedy, he's great.
She's isn't that Jonathan Owens? He plays for the Bears, right?
Oh my god.
Wardrobe malfunction. Who's that?
She's the other gymnast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Suni Lee. Yeah.
Yeah. It was good. Next topic. I feel like there's nothing really to talk about with
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
What was the other thing we were going to talk about? Should we talk about Epstein?
I feel like there's nothing new
Nothing
to talk
new.
about there.
Too deep to unpack.
Yeah.
I gotta wait for some updates when they
Yeah.
get
it's-
Barack Obama to be subpoenaed.
We'll see. Should call
That's
it?
all I got.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Good episode. All right. This one will be up tomorrow.
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 All right.
Edit.
There we go.
Nice.